Neil, first of all, Elliott Bennett played his third game for the under-21s on Thursday. Is there any chance he could force his way into contention for this weekend's game?
Probably not this week. Obviously we know the serious injury that he had, and as of now he's played 2.5 games, which is, I think he'll be ready to be back involved with the squad. You've always got to be careful with such a long-term injury. You don't want to force someone back early and maybe regret it, thinking we could have just given him the extra game, the extra week. And Elliott's been fantastic. We've had him in, we've explained the situation, and he wanted to play in the game. He wants to get minutes, great attitude, so we were happy for him to go and do that. Played really well, another 90 minutes for him, so he's now, as I say, he's now got the 2.5 games under his belt, so he's more or less ready now to come back into the squad.
And the other fitness concern is over Joseph Yobo.
Yeah, Joseph's had a scan on his calf, maybe a couple of weeks, a week, 2 weeks, we don't know. Hopefully the sooner the better, but he's had a bit of a problem with it. Had the scan 2-3 days ago, and obviously he's one we've got to manage now.
Despite the defeat against Fulham, did you see what you wanted to see from your players?
So everything we wanted to see apart from a goal. As I said on the day, tremendous application from the players, and the desire you could see there was there. They wanted to win the game. They wanted to win the ball back when we hadn't got it, and we were very proactive when we did have it. And of course we're going to need the same again against Liverpool and in the remaining fixtures. And I think if we can guarantee that, then we've got every chance of creating the same amount of chances that we did against Fulham. But obviously then the key is about taking them. And
the challenges are all big at this time of year, and there doesn't seem to be a bigger challenge at the moment than facing Liverpool, who are on fire, aren't they?
Well, they're the best team in the country at the minute on merit. They're at the top of the table. There's a little bit of pressure on them now. It's their title, so to speak. It's theirs to lose. They know if they win the games, all the games, they've won it. And there's been such a long wait up there on Merseyside, so it brings its own pressure. But they've done really well. They've got some excellent players, as we know, and they'll be full of confidence. Of course, they will.
I know you're big on game plans, Neil. Can you give us any insight into your game plan for facing the team who are top of the Premier League?
Well, it's going to be tough, of course it is, but we're confident. As we say, we treat every team the same. The research has been thorough. We've spotted 1 or 2 weaknesses, or identified 1 or 2 areas where we feel we can have a bit of joy against Liverpool, and that's exactly what we'll be doing on the training ground.
What have the lads shown out here this week to show that they believe they can get something this weekend?
Well, the same as last week, as I say. I mean, there's massive disappointment after the Fulham game because we know we probably deserve to win it overall, and as good as it is to hear the reaction, the national reaction, that how well we played. Even I think Brendan Rodgers himself was saying how well we played when he'd reviewed the game. It is about points, so we were disappointed last week because we felt we deserved at least something from the game. But then again, we look at the positives from that, and having gone away from home, taken the game to Fulham and controlled the game for long periods, there's a lot of good things there, particularly the chances we've created, so we certainly use that as a positive this week.
Liverpool have won 10 games in a row in the Premier League. Is there a motivation to end that run as well?
Of course, yeah. It speaks for itself, the run, and we respect that, but all runs due to come to an end sometime, and why not theirs comes to an end at Carrow Road on Sunday.
And the lads are continually showing they can raise their game against the so-called bigger clubs at Carrow Road, haven't they?
Yeah, this is it. I mean, as we said again before, it's a great atmosphere at Carrow Road, these big games, and no disrespect to other teams, but as we've just said, Liverpool, best team in the country at the moment, and the atmosphere will be rocking at Carrow Road. We just have to make sure that the crowd stay with us, and that means obviously the application from the players being right and the football being right as well. If we guarantee that, I'm pretty much sure we can guarantee the backing from the crowd.
And finally, Neil, from a personal point of view, your first game as Norwich City manager at Carrow Road, it's going to be a bit special, isn't it?
Of course it is, yeah. I mean, every game. It was special last week, it'll be special on Sunday, and indeed in the following 3. Fantastic honour for me, but we need points now, and that's the sole objective.